find your own lies in your own time, in your own time. Run, my love. Ooh, you got me choking on indecision. True, my love. Ooh, you know that time's the only constant. Sit in your own eyes. Why don't you just learn to find your own lights in your own time, in your own time. Run, my love. Ooh, you got me choking on indecision. True, my love. Ooh, you know that time's the only constant. Run, my love. Ooh, you got me choking on indecision. True, my love. Ooh, you know that time's the only constant. Only constant.
哇，非常精彩的一首歌曲，星星点灯。大家好，我是雪怡，
我是雪莉，
是今天为大家呢介绍的这一颗闪亮的星星，就是我们的DEON。Hello， DEON 你好。刚刚哦，你弹的这首英文歌曲叫做什么名字？
Name of the song is Time's the only constant. So.
Time's the only constant，
yeah.
就是说时间是唯一的一个叫做是进行式吗？平行线是不是？
Yes.
就是不会改变的一个东西。
Yes, the only thing that doesn't change.
But what inspired you to write the song? This is your own composition, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What inspired you to write the song in the first place?
So, I mean, I wrote this song because there was a lot of change going on along in my life, and a lot of people I meet or I've met before, they left at some point, and people die and people move on. So I realized that it came to a point where the only thing that was constant was time moving on, and for sure you grow old and yes, it may sound happy, but and a little depressing.
This is a question that I really want to ask. How old are you?
Yeah.
How many people have died in your life?
Oh no, like I mean the past few years, like I have friends who passed and relatives who passed, and
okay.
yeah, and also because I used to study overseas, so I met a lot of different people, and they've sort of left my life at some point, yeah, and we kind of moved on from that. Or I have some special friends who I've also moved on from, yeah, so not that old, but.
但是看出来呢，DEON是非常的年轻的啦，哈。可是呢，你从小的时候，when you're very young, what made you like music in the first place, or make you realize that you like music in the first place?
Okay, so when I was young, I didn't have many friends, I think. Okay, that's not it. Okay.
You talk to yourself.
No, I don't talk
Your
to
own
myself.
imaginary friend.
In fact, I think I was really quiet until I hit about primary school. Because I was really quiet, I didn't talk to anyone. My parents thought I was weird.
Do you have any siblings?
So, yeah, I have an older brother. So this is where the story starts.
Okay.
so basically, my older brother, he was signed up for piano lessons. So he used to go to piano lessons before me. And when I was about 4 years old, my mom started sending me for piano lessons as well.
So you know how to play the piano as well, lah?
Yeah, that's my first instrument. It's not my best instrument, but it was my first instrument.
Maybe later we can make you play
the keyboard.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah,
okay,
then?
So that was it. So I think in my life, one of the bigger influences in terms of leading me on to do something would be my brother. Because after that, he learned how to play the guitar, and I sort of picked it up as well.
Oh,
and then
Okay, so it's like influence of your brother.
so you were like some sort of like a copycat lah.
sort of. I think I still am, but no, but yeah, sort of, because he took the lead in his interest in music is really there, and for me, I was just really lost all the time. So he was the one who showed the way, and I followed. So
But he was the one who made you realize, okay, maybe I like playing instrument, maybe I like music. But what really makes you, you know, like, wow, okay, I want to go into music? Because you went to Berkeley.
yeah, that's right.
Take a music.
Yeah, so I was.
Is it like a degree or a course or a diploma?
Yeah, so my degree program was in 2008. I went for Berklee College of Music, and I was my key instrument was drums. So yeah, so I went there as a drums as my principal instrument, and then when I was there, I met a few teachers and a few people who, at some workshops and some lessons, and it really changed my perspective, and it made me realize what I really wanted to do. So I had a year training teacher, and she was the one who discovered like I could actually pitch proper, like I could sing better in the class. I think I like to think so. So so then that's where, you know, I decided, you know, maybe I wanted to have something more in my own vein, something that I could, you know, call myself, you know, call like it's really my own production. So I thought songwriting would be the next thing to go into for me. So when I left Berkeley, I didn't finish the course. Yeah, I came back. Yeah, I didn't.
Then did your parents came running with a cane
Yeah,
after
right,
you?
because
No.
you didn't finish.
Why never finish course? Waste my money.
No, they came to they actually chased me with a chopper. No.
That's more.
Okay.
That's more.
So no, my parents are really supportive. I mean, my grandfather used to be a musician.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So
What did he do?
I think, if I'm not wrong, he was playing in a band in Beauty World, and you know, back in his day.
If you're not wrong.
If I'm not wrong, because that's according
Okay.
to my father.
Okay.
So that was one. Yeah, but so my father also was very much influenced by music, and my mom loves music, and they are really open to the idea of me doing something I like. So they're really supportive, even though I went there and I left.
I think that was why in the first place they sent you and your brother to learn piano in the first place, right?
Yeah, I mean, they thought that learning an art. So because I don't think I would have enjoyed ballet, so I decided.
I don't think you would enjoy
I don't think you'll
ballet
get
as
ballet
well.
also.
Yeah.
But I'm just
Yeah,
curious,
so-
right? Because you're saying that you started off with piano and then guitar. So how do you end up becoming a drummer when you go for Berkeley music?
Oh, okay. So it was at that point of time, my brother, he had a band and they didn't have a drummer, so I think I was just hanging around the house all the time.
That was
So-
Okay.
before you actually went to Berkeley, right?
Yeah, this was when I was 12.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your brother had a band
When-
when you were 12.
12.
Yeah, he was
How old was your brother?
14, so he was in secondary school.
Okay.
Your brother had a band, like a boy
The
band,
jamming
that kind.
Yeah, not like Backstreet Boys, but yeah, the
The jamming kind of sessions.
Yeah,
Wow.
Okay.
So yeah, so they were missing a drummer, and I kind of fit in because I think for my 12-year-old birthday, I asked my parents for a drum set just out of curiosity, and they actually got it for me. So I was
I
really
thought they were
lucky.
like thinking, yeah, never mind lah, put the little brother behind the drum set. Anyway, cannot see ma, always behind the drum, then no need to sing anything, right?
Sort of. No, I think the main thing was I was just curious about, you know, whether I should play the drums, and I just wanted to learn because it looked fun. And also my brother encouraged me, you know, just get one. So okay.
So the drum set was before you actually became a drummer in the band or after?
Drum set came before that. Of course, I was trying to learn some songs on my own.
Okay.
And then after that, they realized that I could play, so they asked me to, you know, just jam with them. Yeah.
So maybe you thought that I have already conquered piano, I have already conquered
No.
guitar. So right now I'm moving on to drum. Maybe the next one will be harmonica.
No, oh no. So, sort of like a master of none kind of thing. You know, I just touch and go. I never thought I would take it seriously. Until about 16 years old and 15 years old, then I thought, you know, maybe I have a shot at this and I'll just try for music. Yeah.
So for the drum set itself, you actually learn it yourself.
Yeah, it was self-taught until about much later when I have a mentor, and, you know, come into my life too.
So this part is all about music itself. Have you ever really taken interest in singing?
Singing? No, because when I left Berkeley, I came back in I think 2009. So my goal was to write songs and, you know, just try writing some songs because I've gone overseas, I've seen some things, and I had some experiences that I really liked and wanted to share. So I decided to write songs, and yeah, so that was the thing. I wrote a song for a band that I used to play in as a drummer, and it's called Little Lives. And basically, it was just out there, and they weren't using it. So I wrote a few songs.
Do you still remember how it sounded like?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So the chorus goes, okay. Okay, that means I have to play, right?
Yeah. How can you escape?
So this one was this song was about, when I was in Boston, it was just basically a lot of alienation, a lot of people there just going about their lives, and no one actually stopping to actually interact except for a few close friends.
It's called The Life.
Little Lives.
Little Lives.
It's like, how everyone is part of a parcel.
And very little.
Yeah, or big, however you want perspective. Yes. So the chorus goes like, too many lonely souls walk alone and they cry. Too many hopeful eyes shine like stars in the night. Too much inside the fears will run us dry. Too many broken hearts. Too many broken hearts. Too many broken hearts. So that's the chorus for the song. Yeah.
Did anybody tell you how your music style sounds like other bands, like maybe, Google Dolls?
Teresa Yamagata, I really love her stuff. She's like my, heroine. So yeah, so that's